Hey guys, we are here for a TRX circuit this morning. So you need your TRX. We're going to do about 12 stations, one exercise on the TRX, one exercise coming off. So I'd like for you to have a set of dumbbells, maybe multiple sets if you have them. So whatever you have on hand, we're going to rock through some different exercises using both the dumbbells and the TRX. We're going to do a full minute on each exercise. You are going to have 15 seconds in between so we can make adjustments to our TRX or we can move to our mat or use our dumbbells, whatever we need to grab. So let's get started. What do you say? All right, we're going to go mid-length on your TRX. So mid-length on your TRX for warm-up. Go ahead and grab those handles. We're going to face. Might get some music going. We'll start with a nice, easy squat. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Shoulders anchored down. Feet are just outside of hip distance. Your eyes are looking up toward that anchor all the time. We're going to drop down into a nice, easy squat. Driving the heels up. Standing up nice and tall. Shoulders anchored down each time. And sit that booty down and back. Really wake up those quads as we squeeze. Pressing into the heels. Anchoring in your toes can almost come up off the ground here. I don't know if you can see my toes, but you can just about step back a little bit. Lift those toes up on the ground and sit into those heels. Really feel how that activates the muscles. Get you working a little bit harder. Let's flush out those blood. Get it moving. Step the feet in one. Extend your arms nice and long. Let's go for a little scapular retraction. So palms are facing down like you're holding onto a bar. So pull the shoulders down and back. Just a really small movement. We hold that strong plank. And we drive a little heat into that upper back. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you have a pretty decent vector on, you can pull right up into that row. So let's keep it at the mid-row. Hands are rotated to about 45 degrees. Elbows are breaking right at the midpoint between a high row and a low row. So that 45 degrees is right in the middle, pulling down at an angle. Waking up those back muscles, pull the chest up and through. It's a nice, easy vector here. We're just starting to get through that movement. Break through any stiffness. Warm the muscles up, get them ready to move and work. Okay, one more. Fully extend, combo out that squat, right up into the row. Work on smoothing it out. Keeping it nice and strong in that plank. Each time you come up and pull toward the anchor, we're in a strong plank position. Feet are dorsiflex. We're rocking on those heels. Pulling it in nice and tight. Squeeze the scapula together. Feel how those back muscles pull back and around the spine. Do one more here. Walk the feet back. Fully extend your straps. Let's turn to face away. Nice, easy chest press. So you can come up onto the toes if you'd like. We have an easy vector here, so I don't want to go way in and deep. I want you to stay a little more upright. We can wake up those chest muscles. If you want to take a split stance, take one leg in front. Keep that plank off your straight leg in the back. Dropping in, elbows out to the side, but we're controlled. So as we drop down, we control that drop. We don't let the body flop in between the elbows. So keep it nice and tight and strong. And then start to squeeze and round out the back muscles. Just squeeze those chest muscles together. Pulling the elbows in close, but not letting those handles touch. Make sure our straps are up and away from our arms. So we're not scraping those arms with our straps. We have a nice strong plank. Belly's pulled in. Glutes are squeezing. 3, 2, nice and controlled. And 1. Walk the feet out so those hands are directly up in front of the shoulders. We have a nice upright position. Slide back a little so you can see. We're going to step forward on your back foot, arms coming straight up and over. Good. So we set up that 90-90. Stay lifted this time. Let's get that nice stretch. Tuck the tailbone under, reach those arms up, and then open up your back arm. So open that arm, and you're going to rotate across your front leg. So we're looking down that back arm. Top arm is reaching. Strong lunge position. Tailbone is tucked, and continue to drive forward into that stretch. Taking both hands up and over, step the feet back together again. Take that front leg, we're going to step nice and long. Come down into that lunge. Squeeze and drive hips forward. Arms are reaching up nice and high. We open up that front arm, move down the back. Squeeze and continue to drive. That nice rotational stretch. Arms up and over. Step the feet back in together. All right, let's go for alternating lunges. Arms are just going to come straight up and over this time. Moving forward and back and together. Forward, back and together. Keep the chest lifted. Reach those arms for that 90-90 position. Let's give it 4 more. Get a nice big stretch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's walk the feet back. So those hands are out front. When you come onto the toes, just get a little bit of core activation before we get started. We got a lot of core work today. So those hands, you can have those straps down on your shoulders right now. Walk back till you get a decent vector. We're just going to reach out with the hands, so nice and long. Make sure they stay below the nose. I want you to squeeze the hips, drive forward. You should get a nice little shimmy here. And come all the way back down. Heels can come all the way down to the floor. With relaxation there. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, reach out, hold, driving forward, squeeze, and then bring everything back down. Let's give it one more big roll out. Reach and extend. And then bring it back down. Walk the feet out. Turn to face the anchor. Let's go back up. I want you to fully shorten. We're going to start in a fully shortened position. So fully shorten your straps. And we're going to get ready to rock out our first station of our circuit. All right, guys. So 1 minute on the clock. You're going to start with a nice high row. So I want you to walk the feet in. Your straps are fully shortened. We're going to pull those elbows high, keep them just below shoulder height. Get that nice squeeze in the back. Keep a strong plank position. Extend those arms. No popping. So we want to be strong all the way through, strong all the way back. So this is strength training. You can give it a little pause at the top and the bottom to really get that full extension. Feel those muscles tighten up and work. Now we've got 1 minute on the clock, starting now. Nice high row. High row. So squeeze up and back. Now you're here for 1 minute. You have plenty of time to walk those feet in, take it a little deeper, adjust. We'll keep our shoulders anchored down away from the ears. Ribs are pulled in. Glutes are squeezing, holding that strong plank. Elbows out to the side. Now, when those elbows hit the side, when they hit that end point, don't pull any further with the wrist. We keep our wrists strong and in line. You have 30 seconds. Can you walk it in a little deeper? 30 seconds. Squeeze those back muscles. Big pull. Squeeze. Pull up and through. 10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds. Get some fire in that upper back. Beautiful. Walk the feet out. Release your TRX. You're going to grab your heaviest weight. We're going into a deadlift. So the heaviest weight that you have on hand. Anchor those heels in. Light knee bend there. Just a slight knee bend. We're going to hinge forward from the hips. Weights come down to the knees. Stand up nice and tall. Pull the shoulders back. As you stand up, it's gonna feel like you're pulling those weights into the thighs. Get that extra glute squeeze. Booty's out and back. Head stays in line with the spine. We tip over, we pull back. Weights down just to the knees and back. Squeezing up. 30 seconds. Up and squeeze. Keep it going. 15. Last 10 seconds, guys. Full body squeeze on the back side. Posterior chain. Good. Fired up. We got that high row. Drop your weights down. We're going to fully extend our straps. Fully extend our straps. Turn to face away. Going in for a front squat, hands to the outside. Feet are wide. Dropping down, extending up and long. TRX front squat. 1 minute on the clock. Driving up and forward. Up on the toes. Big drive up and out. Going to go deep. Feet are outside of hips. Just slightly outside of hips. So we can get that full range. Dropping the booty down and back. Big drive forward. Squeeze the glutes. You should feel your quads. We have about 20 seconds to go. Eyes are up and out. Have a focal point. Fire it all the way to the end. 15 seconds. Last 5, all the way through. Beautiful. Coming on up. We're going into renegade rows. Grab a set of weights. Come on down to your mat. Knees or toes, your choice. You can be down here on your knees. We're going to renegade row. Pull those weights up. No rotation, hips and shoulders. You can manage this on your toes. Come up onto your toes. Strong plank position. Holding nice and level. No rotation. You know we're watching butts and shoulders here, right? Big squeeze in that plank. Watching those butts and shoulders, making sure we're not rotating. You have 30 seconds. $20. Keep going. And you're done. Mid-calf length on your TRX. So quickly get to your TRX. Mid-calf length, we're going to TRX crunch pike. You're going to go toes in, facing away. Get set up. Strong plank position. Pull those knees in and crunch. Lift the hips high for a nice strong pike. Now strong plank in between. Crunching in and pike. If you need to come out of suspension, you're going to go to a downward facing dog and a mountain climber. So downward facing dog, mountain climber. Do what works for you. You have 30 seconds left. $15. Last 5. Beautiful job. Leave it at mid-length. Grab a set of weights. You're going alternating reverse lunge with a bicep curl. Reverse lunge, bicep curl. Starting now. Nice and stable. Controlling all the way through. We're going to keep our TRX at mid-calf when we come back. Normally it would be mid, but mid-calf will work. So we save ourselves that little adjustment time. 30 seconds. Make sure those weights are staying about 2 inches from your shoulders. Don't go to that point where they sit. You want that full extension, full activation on that bicep curl, and we're done. All right. So we take that reverse lunge, and we go with a double pulse jump split or double pulse reverse lunge. So coming down, switch as you'd like. Double pulse at the bottom. You're ready to get that heart rate going. Add the little plyo switch. Add that little plyo switch in between. Driving out of that front heel. Body position stays upright. Check your grip. Are we white knuckled? Are we using our legs to keep our balance, keep us upright? Strong double pulse each time. You have 15 seconds. Woo! Are we loving that full minute? 5. Beautiful. Dropping the TRX. Grab a set of weights for an overhead press. Feet are just outside hip distance. Squat with an overhead press. 1 minute on the clock. Squat down, press. Always keep those weights where you can see them. Bicep in the peripheral. Bicep in the peripheral. Full range on that squat. Squeeze and drive. Every time. Full range, 30 seconds. Drive it all the way home. 5 seconds. Weights down. See if you can keep that adjustment. We're going into a tricep press on your TRX. Facing away. Walk the feet in or take that split stance. Hands out in front of the shoulders. Knuckles to forehead, keeping the elbows in tight and pressing straight and away. Roll those knuckles out and away from your body. You got 1 minute here. If you'd like to, step both feet back. Keep them nice and wide for stability. Keep those elbows in tight. Make sure we're firing right into that little tricep muscle. Press it away. You want to add a little bit more to that instability. Walk the feet in narrow. You're less than 30 seconds. Press and drive. Each time, make sure you're holding that plank. Very easy to add a little hip hinge here and take some of that work out of the triceps. Let's not do that. Big press. Big press. All right, releasing your TRX. Grab a set of weights. Doesn't really matter. We're just going to use these for push-ups. So keep the feet narrow or on your knees. Leave a nice strong push-up. And then a jack out and in. There we go. 1 minute on the clock. Push up. Jack out and in. Push up. Out in. So get a nice combo. Push up with a jumping jack. I have some shoes here I gotta watch out for. Now, if you guys need to, bring it down onto the knees. Push up to the toes, out and in. Knees, push up, toes, out and in. We have 30 seconds. Keep that head in line. Strong moving plank position. So we pull everything in tight. Lead with the chest. Out and in. 15 seconds. Woo! We got a lot of core in this circuit. A lot of core in this circuit. 3 seconds. We're coming back. Toes in for a pendulum crunch. So toes in, turn your face away. So you're on the ground. Pendulum crunch or alternating crunch, whichever you want to call it. We come up, pull the knees into one side, lifting the hips, pulling to the other side. You can break by going down to the knees, or you can bring it out of the TRX. Bring the feet up to one side, back to plank. Up to the other, back to plank. Or you can jump it and back. Jump it up and back. Stay in. We've got 30 seconds to go. Keep it moving. Last 15. Big crunch on the sides. Modify wherever you need to. You have 5 seconds. Release out. Grab a heavy set of weights. Now I don't have a whole lot of space here. Use whatever you have. We're going into a walking lunge. So stepping forward, all the way up. Forward, all the way up. Use whatever space you have to walk those lunges. Keep it stable. You're here for 1 minute. Seconds, guys. 30 seconds. And this is our halfway point. All the way through. Body stays upright. Those weights pull you down toward the floor with good posture. You have 10 seconds. When we come back to our TRX, we're still at mid-calf length. Heels in for hamstring runners. So heels in, extend the feet, keep them flexed. Now you can keep that booty on the floor. You can keep it on the floor, pulling opposite knees in and extending. So strong position here. You get your tension by driving those heels straight down. Straight down. Now if you want to add to this, add that reverse plank. Squeeze in, flex the feet, alternating sides. Pulling one heel in, extending the other leg. One at a time. Be careful that we're not sawing. That TRX is not sliding through that upper loop. Keep it there. You have 20 seconds to go. You need a little more. This isn't quite getting you. Put those arms up and add that instability. Feet stay flexed. 5 seconds, guys. 5 seconds here. Woo! All right, release down. Grab a set of weights. You're holding them for a push-up mountain climber, but this push-up's going to be narrow. So I want those hands directly under the shoulders. Knees or toes. Do that nice tricep push-up. Come up to the toes. Alternating cross-body mountain climber. So you can come to the knees each time for that push-up. Driving that strong plank each time. Or you have the option of staying up on your toes. Strong tricep push-up, elbows skim the ribs, cross-body mountain climber. Change your lead leg. So if you feel like you're always leading with your right, don't forget, you can lead with the left. You have 20 seconds. Ten seconds. When we come back to our TRX, we're gonna fully extend. Get ready for a Superman. Beautiful. We're moving quick. Fully extend. Turn to face away. Hands are out, so we find that roll-out position. High up on the toes. Big extension. That's your end point. We're gonna crouch down. Elbows come in. Knees come in, tight crouch. Reach out and extend. Hands stay below the nose. Big extension. You can hold it there a little bit. Drive those hips forward. Find that little shimmy. Drive and press. Keep it tight. Belly strong. Ribs are pulled in. 30 seconds. Feeling good, guys. Feeling good. You got 20 to go. Hold it tight. Crouch it tight. Keep that body in. Get it tight as a ball. Reach it up. 5 seconds. Let's give it one more. Beautiful. Release your TRX. Grab a set of weights. We're going to hold them up there for a goblet squat. Doesn't have to be the heaviest. We're going to go wide. So wide in that goblet. Dropping down. Pressing up. Squeeze the heels in. Squeeze them in. You can hold them upright this way. We're going to drive. Pull the heels together at the bottom. If you're on a mat, think about squeezing that mat together. Lift the chest. Don't spill. Knees and toes in line. Squeeze those inner thighs as we come up. You have 30 seconds. A lot of toes in today. We're going back to mid-calf length when we come back to our TRX. So it'll be a quick adjustment. We have 15 seconds here. We're going into a TRX mountain climber. So quick adjustment, getting the toes in, ground facing away. If you want to stay out, you're on a full body, plank position, mountain climber on the floor. Your choice, as quickly as you can, mid-calf length. Sit down, grab your foot cradles, toes in, rolling over, ground facing away. All right, get that strong plank. Set up that mountain climber. Flex, so we dorsiflex the feet. Pulling the knees in, lift the hips. Every time they pull in. Strong plank in between each pull. Keep it tight. You have 30 seconds. If you need to take a break, come down to your knees or hold that plank. Your choice. Keep the feet flexed. Keep that plank strong. All the way to the end. 5 seconds. Knees down. Release out. Grab a set of weights. We're going into lateral lunges. So you can hold those weights right down the middle if you'd like. We're going to step out to the side. Drive off that outside heel. Out to the other side. Driving off that heel. So get nice and stable. Alternate sides. Do that nice lateral lunge. Squeeze. Pull those inner thighs together. Get the feet close together in the middle. We're going to stay at mid-calf length for the next 2 exercises. So no big adjustments to make. We just got to get in there. Keep it lifted. Keep driving. Come on, inner thighs. 15 seconds. Remember, push off that outside heel. Push off. Press those weights up. Last one. All right, guys, we are in for a side plank. So you can be on the floor, out of your TRX. I'm going to face you the first time. Doesn't matter to you which side you do first. Back toes coming to the front heel, feet are flexed. You can keep that knee down. Lift here, hold that side plank. Arms straight up, both feet flexed, body strong. If you have that full plank, extending the legs, keeping the feet flexed, we're going to lift the hips, lift the arm, hold it nice and tight. You can always do this on the floor without a TRX. If you're working up to it, keep those feet on the ledge or a stair step. Lift, make sure that bottom hip is reaching toward the ceiling. Your body should be lined up, feet should be flexed. You have 15 seconds, hold it tight, big lift here. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knee, roll over, release out. You're going to grab a set of weights for a row. So, if your left side was your bottom side, you're going to do a left side single leg row. If your right side was your bottom side, you're going to do a right side single leg. So it's a deadlift, pulling up for that row, extend, stand all the way up. I'm going to do left side because my left side was down. Big squeeze up, arms down, standing up nice and tall. So which side was underneath? That's the leg that's moving. Keep the other leg nice and stable. Driving, stand up nice and tall. So you can't see this. We're hinging forward. You can always tap down if you need to. Keep everything nice and level. That nice row. Stand up tall. So big stretch to that standing leg. Little knee bend in there. Get it stable. Stand tall. You have 5 seconds. Knock another one out. And stand up. All right, guys. Set those weights aside. Feet in. You're doing that plank on the other side. So whichever side was down before, we switch. Top leg is in front. Bottom leg. Back toes coming to the heel. Remember, you can always do knee down here, both feet flexed, or you can come right off that TRX. Totally up to you. Choose the option that works for you. Get there, line everything up, and lift. We're here for a while, so I want you to get stable. Really think about lining everything up. Muscle to bone, squeeze and drive. Head stays in line with the spine. Feet are dorsiflexed. Knees are squeezing, activating those quads. Glutes are squeezing. Bottom hip is reaching toward the ceiling. We're pulling up nice and high. And we hold it there for another 15 seconds. You got it. And we're going to go same leg as that bottom hip. Into a deadlift, single leg. Knee down, both knees down, release out. So this was my bottom side. That's the leg I'm moving. That's the leg I'm moving. All right, guys. Single leg deadlift with a row. So we're going to get stable on our standing leg. Leg, foot comes right back. Good way to keep that foot in position is to keep it dorsiflexed. When we hinge forward, Everything stays square. We're not opening that hip out. So we keep that foot dorsiflexed toward the ground. Toes pointing toward the ground. Head stays in line. And remember, you can always step back and hold it here. If we don't have that balance, step back into that deadlift, toe taps, and stand back up. All right, whatever works for you. We have 25 seconds. Keep it strong. And you may have more balance on one leg than the other. That's okay. Everybody tends to. I'd be really surprised if we're all perfectly even all the way through. And if you are, fantastic job. Beautiful. All right, guys, that was the last side. We're going to fully extend. Turn to face away. Hands to the outside. Those handles come right up into the armpits. Set a nice vector. Feel like you're pulling that anchor right out. We're going into a sled pull. So I want you to start one leg at a time, driving the knees up. If you've got that balance already, go for it. You know what a sled pull is? Run it to the end. If you're with me, we're going to switch. Little hop and switch. Make sure we have that balance. We're pulling that anchor right out of the wall. Now, you never have to leave here. If you're getting something out of this, and your balance and your hopping is right where you want it, stay here. You have 30 seconds. If you want to run it to the end. Run it to the end. Now, this is our 12th station. We saved the best for last. So if you don't know what I'm talking about already, our last dumbbell exercise is a weighted burpee. 3 seconds. I love you guys. Release. Grab the weight that works for you. We got that overhead press. No push-up. We're bringing those weights right down, close to the feet. Strong plank. So you jump or step back. Jump or step forward. Give it that overhead press. Whatever you can manage to the end. Because this is our last minute together, right? Last minute. Press. Squeeze. Make sure those feet are coming up and under the hips. We have a strong plank. Every time we go down, got a good bend, strong, stable base. So we can press those hands up and overhead. Keep that bicep in the peripheral. Always prevent shoulder impingement, right? We value our shoulders even more as we get older. Last 5 seconds. Nice job, guys. That's all 12. Get a sip of water. We'll meet back at our TRX for a stretch. Very good job. There it is. Activity completed. Woo! Fantastic job. All right. When you're ready, come back to your TRX. Grab those handles. We should be mid-length for stretching. Anchor the shoulders down. Pull the elbows down so they're underneath the shoulders. Let's extend nice and long. And we're going to drop. So breaking at the hips. Feet are flexed. Toes are coming up. Eyes are looking right down at those toes. Big stretch down the backside. We had a lot of core and back work in this one. Then we're going to draw the hips back up toward the anchor, bringing the head up with it. Pull the elbows down and in. Reach those handles in front. Let's give it a good hinge. Little knee bend if you need it. Belly's drawn in tight. Deep breath. Big exhale. Standing up nice and tall, keeping tension on those handles all the way through. Roll the shoulders down and back. Reset. Extend those arms. Let's go again. Exhale. Once you get down there, take a deep breath in. Big inhale. Big exhale. Draw the hips back up toward the anchor. Pull the elbows down and in. Hinge forward. We're actively moving through the stretch. We're going to go one more time and add a little rotation. So standing up, keeping those handles pressing down. Roll the shoulders back. Reset. Extend your arms. Break at the hips. One last time. Toes coming up. So I want you to bend your back knee and rotate to look toward me. So your front leg is straight. Your back leg is bent. Do that deep stretch down the side of the body. Deep stretch into that straight leg. Straighten out your arms. Straighten out your legs. Bend the leg closest to me. Rotate to look away. Deep stretch in that back leg. Straighten both legs again. Draw the hips back up toward the anchor. Pull the elbows down and in. Let's hinge one last time here. Hinging forward. Pull those shoulders down and back. Keep them anchored. Tension on those straps by pressing down with the palm of the hand. Extend the fingertips. Press the heels into the floor. Active stretch on the backside as well. And let's stand up nice and tall. Let's go for an IT band stretch today. So I want you to face me, side onto the anchor. So let's line that hip up toward the anchor. The inside foot is going to come to the front, just like you're doing your side plank, right? Inside foot comes to the front, or foot closest to the anchor. Now you're going to line them up like you're on a balance beam. So if you can't see me, I'm going to back up just a little bit. Your feet are lined up like you're on a balance beam right there. We're going to extend your arms nice and long. Pivot the shoulders, so you're looking at the anchor, but your feet are still facing me, right? Now we're going to bend that front leg nice and deep. Drop the hips. Let your head come down between the arms. You can come to the leading edge of that back foot. You're going to feel that back foot want to rise up a little bit. That's totally fine. But make sure that heel stays anchored. And you should get a deep stretch from the back heel all the way up to that insertion point on your IT band. And a nice stretch to the obliques all the way up under that outside armpit. Then draw the hips back up toward the anchor. Pull the elbows down and in. We're going to turn to face away from me. So inside leg in front, back foot, toes to heel. Nice strong plank position. Extend those arms. Feel that rotation as the shoulders start to face the anchor. Head faces the anchor. Hips and feet face away. Bend your front leg. Break the hips. Come to the leading edge of that back foot. Drop the head in. Nice long stretch. Really lengthen down the side of the body. Take a deep breath here. Then draw the hips back up toward the anchor. Pull the elbows down and in. All right, let's fully extend those straps and turn the face away. Get a good bit of push-ups. Good bit of push-ups in this one. So open those arms out. Get a nice big stretch. So a little lean in there. Resist though. We're going to press the hands into the handles to resist. And then we'll take a nice easy step forward. Let's step forward on the back leg. Keeping both heels anchored. Both heels are anchored. Tuck the tailbone under. Deep stretch to that soleus muscle. A little bit of stretch for that hip flexor. We're going to rotate our arms. So keeping that T position, rotate both arms. Windmill them across the back leg. Look down your back arm. Big reach. And then back to T position. Big stretch. So we're still resisting. Don't let your body fall through. I want you to resist that stretch. Arms are nice and wide. Step the feet back and together. Take your other foot. Step forward. Both heels are anchored. Bending the knees. Tuck the tailbone. Rotate toward me this time. Eyes looking down that back anchor. Deep stretch here. Down the side of the body. Into that hip flexor. All the way up the obliques. And then back to that T. Step the feet back and together. Turn to face the anchor. Go back up to mid-length. We're going to hinge forward. Nice big wide stance. Good pressure in those handles. Keep them right out in front of the hips. And we hinge forward. Heels are anchored. Little swing side to side. You can widen those feet out as much as you'd like. Play with the feet a little bit. Change your position. Open the heels out, almost like you're pigeon-toed. Feel how that changes the stretch for the hips and the hamstrings. You can hold it in one place. Line the feet up again. Belly drawn in. Keep the shoulders strong and anchored. And back to the center. Keeping tension on those straps. Stand up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back and down. Step the feet together. And release your TRX. All right, guys. Hope you got a little strength out of that. Got a little sweat going. Happy Friday. We'll see y'all soon.